The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open hopefully a colder one than mine with all your friends. It is Wednesday night, a little later than 10 p.m. Eastern. I would usually say a couple of hairs past 10 p.m., but no, we were fucking, well, there goes the rating. We were running late because of tech issues, but them's the breaks. That's what happens when we're broke, and you folks are listening in to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of The Black Files.
Yes, sirree. Happy to be here on the evening of Wednesday, May 15th, and happy to be here with my friends no matter what happens, whether we're working on broken equipment or not. I don't care if we have to tie cups to strings and talk to each other, and somehow through some technological masterpiece we connect the strings to the internet. We are still here, damn it.
That's actually not too hard. All we have to do is take the cups and replace them with tin cans. So clean out like a can of beans or a can of like mixed fruit salad or whatever, and we use fiber optic cable instead of string. All right, and then we take the fiber optic cable and we plug it up and we jury rig it to the closest internet line and hope to God that it translates into something that doesn't get us arrested by the FCC or something.
That sounds so insane. That sounds like something the A-Team would think of.
No, it's something MacGyver would do. Yes, folks. Right, yes, folks, we're that old. Hi there. Welcome to the Black Files. I'm your host, Juan Arouse, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team, the guy who is 10 seconds away from taking his hammer over to this old $2,000 gaming rig computer and just treating it like the nail it wants to behave like, apparently, because like as the old saying goes, when all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. So this thing is being a freaking problem. It wants to behave like a nail. That means it wants to be hammered in the face. But thankfully, no, it has spared itself one more night of my wrath.
But Juan, you just need to scare it.
Oh no, I already scared it to death. I freaking shook the damn thing when I was restarting it.
You need to scare it again.
No,
you need to scare again.
Oh no, it knows what will happen if it freaking
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not push our luck. It's working now.
Yeah, thank God. And of course, thankfully, I'm not alone. Unfortunately, Angel won't be joining us over here due to family issues, but he'll be back another time, another story, because God knows the man needs a fucking break. But joining us now, thankfully, with much better sound so you can hear them both clearly, our lovely cosplayer duo, Zayana Rose and Dragonfang Cosplay.
Okay, now you're saying my name wrong. It's Zayana, not Zayana.
Zayana Rose,
Zayana. I'm an Anna.
Okay, Zayana. Okay, pardon me. I'm really fucking frustrated at my tech. I don't want to.
Oh,
laugh.
I know. I'm
like,
just teasing
I think you can forgive me a little minor pronunciation flub. Okay, I don't do it all the time or on purpose.
It's okay. I will give you a hug on Saturday.
I'm gonna make a cake the moment I have this damn thing fixed. And folks, don't
make cookie cake.
Yes, no, I'm gonna make a nice chocolate cake with strawberry frosting. And of course, folks,
that sounds good.
That sounds yummy.
I'm really hungry.
Can't do this without the man himself, the founder of the Ravens Flock, the executive producer and content manager of our channel, the host of Wrestle Rewind live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, and our main flagship show, the Ravens Flock, live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Let's give it up for the big bald bastard himself, Mr. Jose Casser Boona!
Thank you very much for that warm introduction. Happy to be here with my friends and happy to be here with all our viewers watching this evening. And I also want to extend an extra extra thank you to my cast and crew of the Ravens flock for holding it down Saturday night. You guys did a fantastic job, all of you, collectively.
Well, thank you. We do our best. We do the best we can. Thank you, Jose.
Of course, absolutely. And now, let me take over from here, and I'll handle the housekeeping for all of us, Wancho, while you try to keep yourself hydrated. Because, folks, much like all our other shows on this channel, we are simulcasting on both YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below, and we'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism and help us become full-time streamers. We've been working at this gig since 2013 to make your voice our mission, and we're thankful for every single one of the followers we've made along the way. But, folks, let's be honest. In order to make this work the way it deserves, the way you guys deserve, to have our full attention, our full faculties, and our full commitment to this program, to this channel, to you folks, and delivering to you the news, the entertainment, the content that you guys love to watch and love to rag on us whenever we goof up, then in order for us to do that, we've got to do it full time. But we have bills to worry about. We have a life to lead, and unfortunately that life demands that we make a certain amount of income between the 6 of us every month. And Lord knows that it's not easy these days. And we understand, folks, that right now, every single one of you inner flockers has been in it. You've been supporting us for such a long time. We're so thankful. The best way that you can help right now is by spreading the word of the Ravens flock, by sharing our channel everywhere you go, every social media platform that you're on, and letting your friends, your family, your enemies, your pets, your enemies' pets know that we are here to speak for all of you, and we're here to help present to you the entertainment and informational, the edutainment, if you will, that you so desperately crave. With your help and your support, we can and will succeed. Your folks also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to us, of course, the Ravens flock. Your favorite Motley Crue nerds here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas on how to best shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. So up here in the chat, I saw Struggler, I see Lisa Boo, Panda Bear, Panda Bear, Project Metal Music, Kuri C. Rando Sama, Nikki Bella, every single one of you guys holding it down. Thank you so much for this. We appreciate you. And the reason why I'm so heated isn't just because of tonight's subject, isn't just because of our blasted computer not wanting to work the way I want it to, the way I need it to. It's literally, like, fun fact, apparently, our air conditioning doesn't want to work tonight, so we have to wait until tomorrow for the AC repair guys to go, so I'm extremely hot already, and that's not a good thing for me, because, I'm on medication that doesn't like it when you're hot, because, I could actually fucking go into a heat stroke, but who knows about that. But thankfully, we've got this nipped in the bud. I am ready to stay hydrated. I am ready to stay on my full faculties, however few of them I still have. But more importantly, I still have plenty of energy, which is why I'm glad to once again say that we here at the Ravens flock are partnered up with Glitch Energy with their patented smart energy blend, their incredible variety of formulas for their smart energy gamer energy blends. Give you 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and 0 calories, but 0 crash as well. And as you can see, it comes in a wide variety of flavors here. Isn't that right, Jose?
That's right. It does come in a wide variety of flavors, primarily in the energy brand. And there's also the Revive brand for hydration and endurance.
Which is what I'm rocking right now.
Yes, but what's important above all else is that it tastes great. The taste is what sells us, along with the nutrients, along with everything that the body needs. And folks, if you go online to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on all of your online purchases. And we'd like to thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens flock. You may have made a terrible mistake,
They really have, and I wish you guys would reflect on your lives, reflect upon your horrible, horrible sins of dealing with us scallywags, us ne'er-do-wells, insolent shoehorns, every single little insult that you can say about us, because we're not the most savory people in the world of YouTube or the anime con community or nerd community as a whole. But truthfully, to be perfectly honest, we're not worried about whether or not people like us. We're worried about whether or not we're speaking the truth. All right, and tonight, we're definitely going to be spitting some serious truth. Like I was giving you guys the 411. We're running without air conditioning tonight in Florida in the middle of May, and it's freaking hot as balls already. Like, legitimately...
A little too hot, too early for spring. Like, we have summertime hasn't officially started.
Yeah, exactly.
And we just got into the month of May, for goodness sake.
Exactly. Like, I've got a little USB-powered, like, mini personal fan blowing at my face just to make sure that I don't die tonight, and that'll be hilarious.
I'm pretty sure I have my fan stuck away in the closet somewhere. I might have to pull it out myself.
Yeah, that would probably be smart there, Jose. And of course tonight's topic is something that we're going to be a little bit heated about. And I need a cooling towel, says Lisa Boo. I wish, like, one of those cooling gel towels. Like, I've got a thingy for like eye masks, which are like total blackout eye masks, and they also come with like a frozen cool pads and microwavable hot pads that you could put for like comfort, whichever way you need. I'm like 10 seconds away from taking one of those cool pads and stuffing it in my pants to make sure that I don't like go sterile down here or whatever.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. But getting back to it, so about the
go ahead.
Oh, no. Is that when it comes to video gaming? Now, of course, video gaming is the universal language for all geeks and nerds around the world, especially nowadays. In 2024, technology has advanced so much, and we're at the point where we can play live online with other people all over the world. And you can argue that online gaming is a great way to interact with people, to socialize with new faces, and go as far as form friendships.
Friendships, relationships. We've heard all the wonderful little fairy tales and stuff, and we're happy about that. But unfortunately, tonight is not one of those fairy tale stories. Tonight is one of those stories where shit goes wrong in everyone's direction. And I'm not going to even try to justify half of this stuff at all. But you know what? Here we are. And folks, I do have to officially say that, like, before we go any further, I have to go ahead and give out our obligatory disclaimer for tonight.
Yes.
Disclaimer.
What the hell? What was that? Zayana Dragonfang. Zayana Dragonfang. What was that?
We said disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Thank you for you.
Go ahead, Juancho. Give the disclaimer.
All right, folks. Tonight we're actually going to be mentioning something that's we're actually going to be mentioning topics of a sexually violent nature. Even though it may be a verbal situation, the fact remains it's still unsavory. It still might be triggering to people. It still might be something that's obviously deranged to fucking do with this day and age, no matter what the circumstances. And no one at the Ravens Flock supports it. No one. We here at the Ravens Flock do not in any way, shape, or form condone this kind of behavior. Don't be like the people involved in this. Don't be an asshole. Except when it comes to video gaming, don't go this fucking far, this fucking hard. So you've been warned. If this is something that you're sensitive about, then please tune out now. Otherwise, enjoy the ride, because we're all going to hell together. Okay, there we go. I think did I cover our ass enough?
You really need to take a second bath tomorrow for relaxing purposes.
It's not a matter of taking a bath, Jose. It's a matter of, it's the silence, okay? Like, I don't know if you guys, does anyone else have that? Like, where you have the ambient sound of your air conditioning or, your central fan running, and when you hear it go off, and when it's off for a long period of time, you have that silence, that roaring, deafening nothingness in your ear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I've got drilling over into the sides of my head over here right now. Okay, if any of you guys seen one of the Daniel Craig James Bond, Spectre, or the freaking villain, Blofeld over here, he literally takes surgical micro drills into James Bond's the back of his ears and drills into them in order to torture him. And then, like, in order to try to like fuck up his memory center, so that he forgets the girl du jour that that she's the one that he's fallen in love with, to torment her or whatever, like that shit. That's what it feels like. Micro freaking surgical stainless steel drilling into my temples. It's like flames on the side of my head. It's burning my face alive, and that's how I am right now. Okay, cool.
Well, that sounds like something. Some assholes on the internet in the video gaming world could use.
Yeah, probably. In our Christian Minecraft server. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's go ahead and just spill the beans. All right. Now, if you guys were wondering what the hell we're talking about over here, if you see our thumbnail, this lady over here, she is an Australian gamer by the name of Taylor Morgan. Yes, and she was on Valorant, and yes, you could see that plain as day, blue and white. I'd say black and white, but, our logo's blue. Yeah, gamer girl threatened with that. Grapes without the letter G. Or the S at the end. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
I'm trying
very, very sour grapes.
Yeah, that's the nicest way to fucking say it. Yo, Tam Tam! Oh my god, Shamanistic Unicorn Tam's in the chat. Hey up, Tam Tam. How you been? It's been a hot minute. How you doing? Welcome to the
Welcome,
Black
Tam. Welcome.
V. Joseph Santos as well. Holy shit.
All right, so let's get to it. So this person here, she's a gamer. She's a streamer from Australia. What else has she done as of notoriety?
Okay, what else has she done of note? Okay, well,
thank you.
She is, as you could probably guess from the interesting little lighting set design she's got behind her, she's actually directly sponsored by Monster Energy. We've got our opinions about Monster. What with this? We have our.
If she's making money, we're not going to knock it.
Yeah,
make
true.
your money however you will, as long as it's not harming others.
Yeah, true. I was simply like, yeah, though she's paired up with Monster Energy. But that's a whole different ball of wax over there. Yeah, nothing suspicious at all. Use our promo code FlockFuel for 20% off. So,
you dork, you had to, but go on.
Of course I did. Of course I have to. It's the law, okay? It's the freaking law. All right, so she is very popular, and she is very famous, more famous than we are. And I say that in the nicest way because, okay, other than the stuff that I've seen about this person, about Taylor Morgan, I haven't really heard too much in terms of controversy or dumb shit that she's done. And believe me, I have gone digging. So unless there's something I've totally missed, then by all means, freaking somebody educate me. She plays Valorant, and she plays Call of Duty, and she plays, basically big popular, online looter shooter, arena shooter, shoot 'em up shooters, shooting games of shooters. So if it's a popular game that's online, and if you're a streamer, then that's what she's at, and, she's a Twitch partner, so, that's another, on my end, kick.com/TheRavensFlock, support us over on Kick as well. So the point is, as far as her in terms of her notoriety, I don't see anything in her history or anything that she's done that has been anything of an issue until apparently 2 days ago. I'm not even gonna freaking try to sugarcoat this. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this straight off of her own Twitter feed, so you guys can hear and see it for yourselves. I'll read this off to you guys, and then, well, first I gotta pause that, and there, that, and that. Okay. And, hang on.
But
Okay. I'm just making sure that I have this. Okay, so get ready to laugh and cry and be horrified. I have never made a more desperate plea than what I'm about to say right now. At Riot Games, at Riot Support, I need you guys to fucking do something. I'm an incredibly strong person and I've been streaming for a very, very long time. But absolutely nothing prepares you for someone saying this to you. The suspensions are not enough. Nothing will ever stop these men from acting this way until hardware bans go into play. They should never be able to play the game again. I know you hear us. I know you see us. If this goes unpunished, I am taking this as an active act from you that you do not give a single fuck about any of the women minorities that play your game, and I will rally to boycott. This is just absolutely not on. I'm guessing she probably meant to say not okay, or I'm not sure. Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Buckle up, buckaroos. So this is her in the middle of playing Valorant, and she hit the voice chat on. So.
But you are literally just fucking all over.
Oh, be honest with me.
My ult's ready.
Do you know what rape feels like?
No, I don't actually.
Well, do you want to know?
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
Because you're heading on the right path, right?
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
You're going on the right path, right?
Is that what you're saying?
It's not rape if I like it. Is it now? Hectic, go.
Fucking gross.
Okay.
Jesus.
So where do I fucking start? Ladies, I assume Zayana, Dragonfang, I assume you girls heard.
Yeah, it was a little hard to follow for me. All I really heard was, "Are you gonna raid me?" And
Oh,
yeah.
it wasn't raid.
Rape. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I brought the rape in there and went, okay, I raid. I'm like, okay, but what's wrong with raiding? Okay, now you say that.
No, it
What
wasn't
the
raid
fuck?
as in
No.
raid with the letter D. It was with the letter P at the end.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was disgusting. It was fucking gross.
Hey, can I just I just want to roundhouse kick that guy.
Yeah, it's
I'd like to run him over with a city bus.
Blood boil when people are like, "Oh yeah, I can totally do it," and no, it's not
you
okay.
Yeah,
No.
I have a question. Like, and I'm not even just saying men, I'm also talking about women. What is the power trip of saying, "Oh yeah, I'll totally rape you"? Something make me
totally don't get
understand.
that.
Why would
What?
you say that? Does that give you a power trip? Does that make you so like, "Oh yeah, I'm so all high and mighty"?
You're not.
Wait, what is it proving to people? That you're an ass. That you're a terrible
That
fucking
you're-
human being.
That you're a gross piece of shit. That's what these people are, gross pieces
That is
of
not
shit.
something that you should be throwing at people.
That's not something you should be proud of.
No, it's really not. And the fact that that she put out this tweet, this very elongated tweet at Riot Games, this isn't the first time that she's had to deal with this crap.
Is it?
Good lord, are you serious?
Well, no, I'm guessing this isn't the first time she's had to deal with it.
Well, as far as dealing with it, as opposed to having something this fucking nasty happening on it, that's just like, good God, that's freaking insane. Okay, now, I'm gonna double check over here in the chat. Also, Mr. Geek Me Out's in the chat. Hey up, Mr. Geek Me Out. Welcome to the Black Files. We appreciate your face. He's saying, tomorrow I'm going to have surgery. Holy crap. I hope you're all right, Mr. Geek Me Out. Best of luck to you, and we hope that you pull through without any complications, without any issues. We've got your back. All right, so
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so we're I just want to say good luck. We're all rooting for you. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so
But getting back onto the subject, like this very likely was not the first instance that she had to deal with in playing online.
I mean, like, truthfully, in the age of dealing with of online gaming, like, I know one of our first instincts when it comes to gamers is like, dude, if a guy can't handle this kind of like insulting each other or you're mamaing or I'm gonna fuck you up or whatever, like, then what are you doing? You would never have survived an Xbox Live chat. And I'm like, okay, you're probably right, but we're not in those days anymore, man. Like, the shit ain't funny anymore. It really, truthfully, wasn't funny back then. But, like, we let that shit slide a little more because usually it's a lot less mature fucking people trying to sound tough and trying to sound bigger
Little
than they really are.
kids
Yeah, little
on
fucking
like Call
children.
of Duty platforms.
Yeah, and, like, doing it over, like, Halo and shit. And, like, so...
Yeah, Halo, Call of Duty.
Yeah, they think that it's funny, but honestly, it's never been funny.
No.
All these insults and everything, like, I can understand you cursing because, like, I died. Okay, yeah, sure. There is also playful insults, which you know, it's obvious when they're playful.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But like throwing around this stuff is a huge no. It never will be funny. It is never going to be funny.
No, you're right. And it really isn't. Like, it's like, okay, I get it. Like, we're all fucking grown ass adults and everything at this point. Why the fuck are we doing this fucking stupidity anymore? Like, come on, seriously.
Why didn't we grow up?
Yeah, exactly. Seriously, and Tam's saying it too. Like, yeah, and then Lisa was saying like, yeah, that's gross. Tam saying, yeah, that's pretty pathetic, and everyone's pulling for Mr. Geek Me Out because he's gonna be all right, and we know that he is. And of course, the Joseph Santos, we appreciate you, buddy, over here. It's been a hot minute. I saw that Struggler was on there. He said, I've got things to say about this shit. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be surprised in one way, shape, or form. But check this out. Obviously we're not the only ones who voice our displeasure with this shit. We've got another gamer who's another streamer over here. Goes by the name of Grumpy Scotsman, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys this guy's tweet just to give you an idea. At a Grumpy Scotsman. I'm disappointed in the. I was about to try to do a Scottish accent, like probably not the time. Okay.
Yeah, probably not. No.
Yeah.
It's
All right. I'm disappointed in the gaming community this morning more than I ever have been. A tired rant. The sheer amount of cockroaches that call themselves gamers that have crawled out of the woodwork to defend a guy who threatened to rape someone in their game lobby because she unmuted him for content. The replies to the post have been utterly disgusting, suggesting that she deserved what she got. If a woman goes out at night, and even if her purpose is the intention to get laid, shock horror, both men and women do this, but someone has sex with her against her will, does that mean she deserved it? No, of course it doesn't. So many of the replies I've seen so far have had the energy of, well, look at what she was wearing. And I am absolutely disgusted with every one of them, including people I called friends. Be better. Signed, a father of 2 young girls, a husband, and an avid gamer. Like, you guys can imagine where this energy and everything's going over here. Like, I even double checked in the comments over here for trying to see what some of these claims of her doing it just for content and her asking to do it, like asking for this fucking treatment. And I'm trying to double check to see where that shit's coming from. For instance, there's one person in the comments of that tweet of hers. Let's see. I believe the person's name was Lethal Lightning. Was it? Give me a second. It's after this. Yeah, at Lethal Lightning. Will you apologize to all the people you insulted during the WZ1 days? You had some nasty insults to say back then. And then at Belmont Demonologist, imagine melting down and making demands because you got roasted in a video game. Let's see here. Yeah, and here's another dude, at Lewis Spears, who's actually coming to defense, saying, gaming has got to be the only hobby that will defend rape threats like it's normal or fine. Brother, that's not banter or shit talk. Do it during any kind of sports match or board game. See if event organizers or competitors will tolerate it. Let's see here. Yeah, way too common. I know this is a bit. Yeah, and there's Grumpy Scotsman over here with his support on there. You have a mute and block button, says Melee Games. Okay. And another dude with Iron Cross. Go fucking figure. Let me see. At Brother Grimaldus, at Grimaldus20210. I'm an incredibly strong person. This post proves the exact opposite with a lot of tea emojis. You know, like coffee mug emojis, as in like, oh, but that's none of my business. Kind of like, fucking really?
Yeah, that's stupid shit. I also sent you an article in relation to that from Kotaku. I know we have our opinions about Kotaku.
Yeah, Kotaku's a thing. But you know, never let it be said that we don't fucking try. That's why I mainly pull up stuff from Dexerto. At least those guys can what do you call it? Actually, I already had that article ready to go, by the way. Let me
okay, never mind then. Okay, you're ready. Well, go on.
Yeah, well, I'll share that article later, just to show you guys the extent of it all. Yeah, it's actually already up on there on the screen. From Kotaku, Valorant players rape comments go viral in Twitch clip that shows just how toxic voice chat can be, and that's from Ethan Gack, published 11 hours ago. But let me continue over here. Someone else over here at The Kinetic. Who is another gamer. Oh, wait a minute. Do we know this person? Oh, okay. They're a Space Panda Delta recruiter. So, they're also with Glitch Energy. So, yeah, we're following them. I've gotten threats like this before on Call of Duty, but what he said at the very end gave me chills. Truly disgusting how many men out there say things like this to women. I'm so sorry you had to experience that. No woman should ever be threatened like this, especially over a video game. And someone else, at Stormy Day, this is why we choose the bear. So, yeah, and some other person, at Dofu the Novice, Dofu the White, he won. Like, that was the point. Like, as if that was what the overriding moral of the story or the main takeaway is that, oh, the fact that he was winning the argument because she went AFK from the game. She didn't, like, just quit. Like, she didn't just mute him or block him. She actually went, like, closed off and hard quit the game. You saw that, right? She pulled up Task Manager on her Windows PC over here. On her gaming PC.
Yeah, we saw it.
Holy Lord. Okay. I need a minute. Guys, do you want to take it for a second while I take a moment here?
This is pretty much why a lot of women, when they do the voice chat thing, they just stay muted.
Yeah.
So no one knows that they're women.
Or they use a voice changer.
Yes, the voice changers.
Yeah. A lot of female gamers have been doing that.
Because
they get constantly harassed.
Yeah, because I mean, remember back in the day where everyone thought that women don't they don't game, and so
people freak out.
yeah, and there's a lot of videos from that time in which you can hear someone say, "Hey guys," they're like, "Oh my god, it's a chick! Oh my god, it's a chick! What do you look like?" Hey, and just harass the crap out of
what's your age, huh? It's like, ew.
This is why I never played any of those games that you need to have voice chat with. And if I did, I would be muted because I don't need that harassment. Yeah. I'm there to play the game, not to talk to people and yeah.
Yeah, precisely. But there's these gamers that like they feel entitled. They're like a sense of entitlement to do this stuff, like just because they bought a game.
Female gamers can't be real.
Let's just be serious. They really they want to have the gamer chick, but like a compliant gamer chick, and that's not us.
And most of those female gamers could whoop the male gamers' asses in games. I mean, there is a lot. It's like a lot of people think that females can't be gamers.
Oh,
how about you go into the real world and you'll find out.
Beaten by a girl. Yeah. And then the rage quits.
Shatter their fragile male ego.
Yeah,
ego.
Of course, not saying that all men are like that.
No,
Of course.
no,
Definitely
no.
not. Definitely not. It's just
But there are there is a minority that think that there can't be female gamers. And they feel like, oh, I have to prove that I'm better. A
Now,
girl can't be better than me while gaming. I mean, it happens.
now, I'm actually double checking over here with what some folks were actually trying to say in the middle of these comments. I'm trying to find where it's specifically going with that she was like trying to farm for content by putting this guy's mic on or by unmuting him or unblocking him or whatever. Like, yeah, no, whoever this guy, Ronan, Lavelle, whoever this guy was, I don't.
yeah, like could it have been that she was trying to get proof that he was doing this, or just farming content, as in people just trying to defame people, be like, "Hey, look, they're so terrible." It's like which side is it on?
Like that's what I'm over here trying to figure out. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I was actually pulling it up, but now the thing's freezing on me. Wow. Yeah, like I'm just hoping that the rest of the stream it didn't freeze too. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, no, it's just this thing. Okay, it was just being oh, no wonder this. Yeah, I'm not fucking. Okay, no wonder this fucking doofus. I was double checking in the quote tweets to see where these guys are coming from. For instance, we got one guy who's just a total fucking winner, apparently. Chris Bertman at Man of Bert. The one thing is that I found over here the little square affiliation thing he's got next to his blue check mark of blue check markiness. That's from Tim Cast. That means he's a lackey of Tim Pool, a guy who fancies himself a radical conservative commentator who's just a normal guy, bruh, but in reality he freaks out and panics if you look at his beanie the wrong way, and he crumbles under the weight of scrutiny of men who's got enough balls to recognize when someone actually has a fucking brain on him. So, that's just a fucking winner right here. So Chris Bertman, she previously muted and intentionally unmuted the dude for content. Her whole argument is fake and is solely to make money. Twitch streamers, specifically female Twitch streamers, are a cancer to gaming. So that's
my god! Of course you think.
Okay,
Or cancer, the cancer of the world.
so
Okay.
are they trying to paint the narrative that female gamers go to specifically make the guys look bad by purposely getting into these situations?
They're making themselves look bad. It's so embarrassing.
Now, I'm actually double checking on the. I'm actually double checking over here in the comments. I want to see what we're dealing with everyone's opinions and all. Struggler, there he goes. It was saying, okay, here's the thing. This isn't just a female thing. I have personally received death threats over my opinions on media. This is just a fact for existing on the internet. Most of the time, the male side mute these types and don't engage at all. Not saying that it's great or wrong, but if you choose to throw yourself in that ring, people will do this to get a reaction out of you. Let me see here. The best thing to do is not engage or encourage toxicity, and if someone is trying to get to you, show them that their words don't mean jack crap. All right, that's fair. I can understand that, and yeah, no, it sucks no matter which way you're fucking doing it. Let me see here. I don't know who this person is. Ulysses Fartknocker. Hello, Ulysses Fartknocker. Welcome to the Black Files. We appreciate you here. Definitely happens to women far more. Witnessed it myself with an online friend of mine being in the same Halo lobby years ago. People are disgusting. Yeah, no, listen, I don't give a shit if you're man, woman, non-binary, cisgendered,
Everything in between.
transgendered.
Yeah.
That's why, whenever I start the show, whether you're a friend or you're a feed, boy, girl, or in between, I say that shit because I mean it. And the fact is, I don't give a shit what kind of like human being you are. You could be white, black, Asian, Hispanic, fucking Native American, Indian, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, fucking Hindu, like Scandinavian, freaking Nordic. I don't know. You could be Atlantean for all I fucking care. I don't give a shit. That's not the shit that I care about. What shit I care about is this. Are you an asshole to me? Okay, I will be an asshole to you. Because don't be an asshole. I will not be an asshole to you if you're not being an asshole to me. Okay? You're not an asshole?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's not be assholes together. Maybe that'll be nice. Or maybe not. Maybe we have opinions we don't agree on. But there's no need to be an asshole. This is asshole behavior! Like, I get fucking, like, shitting on each other in the middle of a game, in the middle of a fucking round. We do that shit with each other all the damn time over here.
Yes, we do.
Where we're dueling, or where we're playing video games over here amongst ourselves. We were doing that in the middle of our subathons.
And that's okay because we can tolerate that because it's just idle banter. But the moment that that tolerance ends is when people say shit like this guy did to Taylor Morgan.
Like, it's literally like, oh, well, do you know what rape feels like? Like, do you want to find out? Because that's where you're headed. And it's not rape if I'm enjoying it. And I'm like, that's fucking stupid. That's
fucking stupid, and you're ruining it for everybody else.
Like, okay, some other absolute...
Pause.
Nope, here we go.
I seriously hope not.
Nope. Yeah, and I have no idea what happened.
Okay. We good?
I hope we're good, because this is fucking annoying. Let me just close that and close this. And I'll close this. Yeah, the absolute donut over here. Krieger's Soul. Yeah, you're a real hero. Quit bitching. This has been a thing forever. You're not special for being a female and it happens to you. You entered a competitive space, trash talk and trolling will happen. If you can't handle it, leave. You would never survive the old lobbies. This was exactly the shit I said of people trying to justify it.
Oh!
Like, it's not a fucking matter of fucking, oh, you wouldn't have handled it in the old days. Like, in the old days, I didn't freaking threaten to...
Female gamers had to deal with that in the old days, and they handled it just fine.
Like, oh, well, we handled it like real men back then. You're nothing special. So, that's what you get. I'm like, are you fucking serious? What the fuck is even this? Is this even?
This isn't... Yeah, that's not something to be proud of. Like, who the hell does that help? It helps no one.
Let's see here. And another guy at D. Marcus Baus. Yeah, no, D. Marcus Baus. You're a fucking champion, aren't you? Uses a man for content creation. Gets said content she asked for. Plays victim when said content is exactly as she expected it to be. Lady, you are a stream in front of hundreds of people. Did you really think we're that fucking stupid? With faceplant emoji. And let me see what is this even here?
Like just, oh my god.
Hang on.
Oh my god. Hey gaming, bro, this guy is an asshole. This guy's an absolute asshole. Like, I'm literally the only reason I have him unmuted. The only reason I have him unmuted is for content. Like just, oh my god. Oh my god.
You can have that shit, and you can say that shit all you want. You could be an asshole in the game. There's like I said, we can all be assholes in the game. If this is an actual competition, or where you're in a tournament or something, if you're gonna be an asshole, go ahead and be an asshole while we're gaming. Fine, sure, whatever. You've got the anonymity, you've got the fucking you've got the distance of space and the power of the anonymity behind the internet. Sure, fantastic. But when you start saying that I'm like, oh hey, do you know what rape feels like? Because it's not rape if I'm enjoying it. Like, no, fuck you. That's just fucking. That's you being an asshole, so fuck you.
That's scummy as fuck.
Like, if she was fine with him up to that point, then that's still on his ass for being a fucking asshole here. Like, Jesus. And yeah, like, this is the shit that I was, like, trying so fucking hard not to believe that there was. Like, wow. Yeah, no, there's even some asshole over here who say, like, oh, well, since you're Australian, it's because since you're Australian, it's you're automatically autistic or whatever. Like, wow, you're fucking going Double
What the
win.
fuck?
Oh,
my god!
oh, should I show this person because this guy's a fucking moron? Should I
No,
show?
I don't want to give this idiot any exposure on my channel.
You sure? Okay. Not even so that we can rag on him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, you're right.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
No, don't worry. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You are right. All right. I'm already pissed off at the heat in here, and I'm doing my fucking business over here. Okay, and I'm actually trying to fucking see, like, okay, even this fucking guy is a little bit more enlightened with this shit. At Samito FPS. Has gaming culture become soft? Yes. Is it okay to say this stuff to women in gaming? No. It's not complicated. The reason gaming culture has gone soft is because people try to defend guys saying stuff like this. This goes way beyond trash talking or anything within reason. Stop.
it's straight up harassment. It's plain and simple.
Like, ta-da!
Exactly, that fucking gif of Will Smith.
No, Samito FPS, thank you for spitting this shit out in plain English so we all can fucking understand it a little more. Like, where's the actual fucking argument on all this shit? Seriously. Like, and I'm over here fucking like, yeah, I know this other, because this guy is a fucking champion, at Incel Odo, at Trashman Rising. Oh, he can't be stopped with a fucking goofy-ass gif of a dude with an Australian dude rotating around like, yeah. Because, yeah, let's see, I'm pretty sure, Rosie Palmer is, kind of missing him right now, so he better get off his computer. Incel Odo. Couldn't have fucking, said it better myself. He is a fucking incel. Anyway, yeah, no, so, like, that's, like, it's literally just the fact that we've got stupidity like this still running around in the year of our Lord 2024, because why the fuck is it still happening? Why? Can someone explain it to me?
Because there are still scummy bastards out there who forget that we're all fucking human beings and we need to be treated as human beings, as equals. And it's, like I said, these fucking gamers who engage in this stupid toxic behavior feel like just because they purchased it, just because they poured money into it to, again, go online, that means that they're given the right, they're given leeway to say whatever they want and not worry about any of the consequences, because no one up top who monitors these games is going to drop the hammer.
The thing is that they're not monitoring the games over here that's the fucking problem. And sorry, go on.
No, I should have worded like, because nobody up top is going to drop the hammer, because as far as they're concerned, they got their money.
Well, I'm actually, like, this isn't even, an issue of the money, of, like, spending the money on the game. That's not even really the issue. That's not even really, like,
you get what I'm trying to say,
yes,
though.
I get it. Like, you're saying that because these guys paid for it, that the publishers over at Riot Games, they're not going to care about what happens in-game, moving forward, except they kind of did. You're going to love this get this.
Well, I was also trying to say that the gamers, that because they can spend money on the games, that means they're free to do whatever they want.
No, I actually wanted to put this up over here so you could see what I was gonna say, what I was gonna show you. I'm actually trying to find it here. Where'd it go? Yeah. Okay. So after her initial post on that, she put up another tweet saying, "Watch me catch a suspension for leaving the game and having this guy cop a 72-hour ban." And and then she later put up another tweet with a picture of her screen when she tried to go back in. Don't worry, guys. I got a penalty for leaving. Thanks for making the game a better place, I guess. Like, AFK offense, penalty administered. After an automated, like, this is directly off of the Valorant game after she tried to fire it back up. Let's see. After an automated review of your gameplay, we discovered that you had some trouble staying connected for most of a recent game. This behavior negatively impacts the competition and fun of games. This is outlined in the User Rules Section 7 of our Terms of Service as harmful to the integrity and spirit of our community. As a result, you will not receive XP for that game. Note that further AFKs can result in additional penalties, including queue timers, XP denial, restrictions from competitive and premier, and extended game bans. Teamwork and respect are essential to be a team that wins together. We encourage you to reflect on your actions to be an effective teammate in future games. You can visit our FAQ to learn more, including your right to appeal.
I'm sorry, what?
Basically, because
I see an issue. I see an issue with that. So basically, does that mean that if you AFK because your internet connection suddenly went out, then you're penalized for that?
according to this, yes.
See, that is an issue because not everyone has super reliable internet. And also, such things as thunderstorms happen and stuff. But also, it's funny that they say teamwork when, like, what do they expect you to do if you're being harassed like that? Wouldn't you also exit the game? I would hit appeal right away, but like, listen, there's a reason why I AFK'd. If you want the proof, here, I have the recording right here. So, where can I send it?
It will. It would. If she wanted to appeal it, it would definitely depend on who would be tasked with doing the manual review on that. And if any of you guys know
that's an issue. If people are biased when they're reviewing those things, then they should not be in that position because, I mean, what if the person reviewing it also does that? Like, yeah, that's fine. That's just gamer talk, man. It's fine. That is unacceptable.
Like it is fucked in the brain. Like, listen, even in the like I said, these comments are like just the cesspool of society all over itself. This fucking a person over here, Mr. Liberty 1776. Yeah, you're Mr. Blue Checkmark cuck for Elon Musk's fucking scrotum. That's what you are. Rage quitting over mean words rather than muting does deserve a ban. Another doofus with another blue checkmark dude, Warsmith Nero. Good, you force quit the game. What did you think would happen?
So are they saying that, we have to take that even if you're being muted? If you mute someone, what if they tell someone else in there and then they start harassing you? Are you going to mute the entire freaking game? Yeah. Or also, there is such a thing as griefing in games. What if they just start doing that? Wouldn't you also want to quit then? What's the use of finishing the game if you're just going to keep getting harassed no matter if you are muted or not?
Oh, but we have to maintain the integrity of the game. We have to maintain
teamwork.
We have to maintain that integrity there, Zayana. Let's see.
This is why I kind of don't play these types of games because they're so toxic.
Like there's some folks with a brain over here. At Sarshell Yam, I'll forgive your blue check mark this one time. Absolutely disgusted watching this and seeing you penalized for it beyond the emotional impact of such a heinous choice of words from such an incredibly small individual who clearly shouldn't be in competitive game space. And like another person at Raymond O'Cool, why are so many comments calling her out for quitting when she was threatened with rape? This place sucks. There's a fucking doofus over here. At the T Gummy Phone Racing, another blue checkmark guy. You're playing a war game. You don't get to just abandon your team because they said something nasty to you. The mute button is to protect your experience. AFK penalties are to protect everyone else's. The people who didn't say anything to you that were trying to cooperate, their game was ruined because you couldn't just mute the asshole.
I can go against that because picture you at a bar. This person's harassing you. You could mute the conversation by ignoring them. It's not going to stop them. Or, you can literally just leave the space they're at or leave the bar entirely. Or completely remove yourself from the situation. All better, right? Ignoring does not work because
And
then
they can just follow you.
yeah, and also I mean you can still block them, but then they have your user IP.
And then they can make a fake account and then bother you again and just rinse, rather repeat.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can all collectively agree that when it comes to these situations and how it's being poorly handled, ignoring a
Block
problem,
evading.
yeah,
Ugh.
ignoring a problem or doing anything but solving the problem can only
Mhm.
make that problem worse.
It's like your house is on fire too. You're like, I'll go out instead of actively getting up and calling 911 and getting yourself out. No, you're just sitting there. Nah, everything's fine.
Like, I did see that Angel, since he wasn't able to be here with us on the show, he did leave his 2 cents, and I'll go ahead and I'll
Well, I was
read.
going to say, I'll volunteer. I can volunteer and read the statement.
You sure, Jose?
He volunteers as tribute.
I'll volunteer. It's okay. I got this.
Okay.
Not a problem. So yes, though Angel cannot be with us, he has given us his statement
His
on the
opinion.
topic. His opinion. Now, mind you, it is riddled with punctuation errors, so I will do the best I can. While I cannot, and I quote, while I cannot condone such threats upon her person, this is the exact same shit that has been happening between guys in this kind of online spaces since the dawn of multiplayer. I have seen men threaten each other with anal invasion, the likes of which an episode of the Boondocks has been made over Halo matchmaking, and
Motherfuckers.
yes, and motherfuckers turn into health inspectors every time these games are played. And while what was told to her is wrong, it is no different from what they tell each other every other match. Also, she is a goddamn hypocrite for muting and blocking the dipshit that insulted her, and then unblocking him just so she could farm him for content. She specifically stated she was farming him for content too.
And then he said, "Say hi to Shiva for me."
Yes.
Okay. So that's Angel's view. Obviously, we're all different folks. Well, if he was here, we could have a dialogue. We could have our back and forth on that. Obviously, I get what he's saying. I don't agree with it 100%. But I get what he's saying. He's not lying. She did specifically say that the only reason why she unmuted this guy was so that she could get some content. That being said, that ain't the kind that ain't the kind of shit that you'd need out of there, though. Like, that's not the kind of fucking response that she was likely expecting. Yeah, him being an ass and like shitting on each other in the middle of a game is one thing, but then when you break out a rape threat in the middle of that game, that's like, okay, you're not making it fucking fun. So fucking hell. Ulysses Fartknocker. I'm actually looking at the profile picture for Ulysses Fartknocker. Is that supposed to be Charlton Heston or the Burger King? I'm not sure. It looks like a mix of two. I don't know. Let's see. Besides not being a trash human being, trash talk now can get you permanently banned. Hell, Xbox has AI running to find trigger words like what these edgelords try to be. Let's see. Lisa Boo, Spirit of Community. What about the threats? Is that Spirit? Facepalm emoji. And Tam, and then they can take a long walk off a short cliff. Jeez, you see what I mean? Like, okay, all it does is like it gets everybody fucking vitriolic and shit. But the thing that I'm fucking the thing that I'm more pissed off about is that there are guys like trying to say like, oh well, she's asking for it. Like, no, she literally wasn't. She wasn't asking for this shit. If you're gonna be an asshole, you could be an asshole without freaking trying to like go in for a damn rape threat. Jesus.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Zayana Rose and quick Juancho. Zayana Rose and Dragon Fang. Your comments on what Angel said, on Angel's opinion.
I can see where it looks like they're just getting content, but I personally view it as I mean, yeah, she could have just been trying to get content, but also, how do you really call out people without actually being able to have what they say on file? I mean, people can doctor, people typing and everything, but voice and audio is a little bit more difficult
Because it would
to
be
forge.
very noticeable if it was tampered with.
Or if it's AI.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, honestly, if that happened to me, I would actually try to report them. Be like, yeah, this just happened to me. This is bullshit. Not to get clout or anything, just to say, this is wrong. Don't do this. Because you will immediately be blocked and people will avoid you.
It really is that fucking simple. There, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, fucking... I'm really, like... I do not want to go into these idiot Twitter stream guys. But I will go back on the actual... Dexerto article that we've got. And I'll show the Kotaku article that Zay brought. So let me see here.
Well, I mean, the Kotaku article, you say you already have it up, right?
Yeah, like, it's the same one I was saying I was going to show it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, you can try to farm an asshole. I like trying to farm assholes wherever I can, because it's fucking funny. Or, like, calling them out over here, it's fucking funny. Because if you're being an asshole, that's one thing. If you're just being ignorant on shit, or if you're making yourself look like a damn fool, and you're trying to do that in an attempt to own me, then I've got every right to go ahead and show everyone what kind of an asshole you're being, so that I can point and laugh at you because you're being an asshole, and give people a fine example of how not to behave. The line gets crossed when you start explicit threats of, like, fucking bodily harm to someone, like, oh, I'll decapitate your family, or it's dumb shit, or, like, I'm gonna come in the middle of the night and I'm gonna violate your mom, or I'm gonna pull your eyeballs out and make you swallow them while I... Like, that sort of nasty shit. Like, alright, motherfucker, you really need to fucking grow the fuck up.
Yeah, we can say when you say, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, when it's in a game that you can literally kill the other player, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's just gamer talk. That's literally like you getting so into it, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill you, you shot me. Or,
Right.
You just got killed, you're like, oh no, I'm coming after you. Oh, you're so dead.
But when there's a change in tone,
It's obvious.
it's really obvious to pick out, oh, they actually mean to threaten, instead of it just being, oh, I'm going to kill you in the game, if it's like PvP.
Right, exactly.
It's all about tone. And the tone that he was saying, that was a indeed threat.
Yeah, and that's where you're like, okay, you're fucking done. Should she have just remuted the fucking guy at that point? Like, probably, yeah, that would have been simpler.
Yeah.
But in spur of the moment kind of fucking thing, wanting to fucking step off, like, okay, no, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this shit. I can see that too. Smarter heads, if you were in there to actually play, and since with Valorant it's a team match, and unfortunately this person that you're paired with is being a fucking asshole, then yeah, you're kind of stuck with that. But yeah, like, obviously, like, the cooler head, the rational head would be, yeah, no, you probably should have just remuted the fucking guy and gotten on with it. But I doubt that many people would have that kind of cooler head or cooler emotion when it comes to actually threatening to harm you and do bad shit to you. So I'm gonna check out the Kotaku article first, and then the Dexerto article, so we can see what these folks have all been trying to say. Well, rather show the different takes on everything here. So yeah, I'll start with the Kotaku one, since that was the first one I pulled up. All right, and I already said a Valorant player's rapes comments go viral in Twitch clip that shows just how toxic voice chat can be. This comes to us by way of Ethan Gack. Let's see here. Everyone who's ever played an online game with voice chat has probably experienced something that made them never want to do it again. Toxicity in online games, especially in shooters and other competitive genres, can feel as ingrained and immutable as bad weather. Companies keep saying they're working hard on fixing it, but some of the worst things you'll ever hear come out of another human being's mouth still happened in them. Let's see. Twitch streamer Taylor Morgan was playing the popular hero shooter Valorant when a random teammate she'd been matched with threatened to rape her. Be honest with me, the player says. Do you know what rape feels like? Are you saying you're going to rape me? He asked twice, by the way. You're going down the right path. He continued. If it's not rape. If I like it, is it now? The streamer clipped the exchange and posted it to social media on May 13th, where it went viral, leaving a ripple of shocked and horrified fans and developers in its wake. I have never made a more desperate plea. Yep, and this is them quoting her tweet over here, tagging Riot Games.
Yeah, you can skip that.
Yeah, and it's a poor channel. I need you guys so I can do something. Nothing. Someone's gonna say, okay, fucking you continue reading. Shit. All right, so I see that. Morgan went on to argue that account suspensions aren't enough to combat behavior like this and called for hardware-level bans that would keep toxic players from continuing to play. If this goes unpunished, I'm taking this as an active form. Yep. Let me see here. Her tweet continued later. After leaving the match in question, she received an AFK penalty from Riot Games for disconnecting. Teamwork and respect are essential, it read in the notice that required her to click acknowledge. Responses poured in on social media in the aftermath of the exchange. This Andrew Tate mentality can go fuck itself into oblivion, wrote Baldur's Gate's Halcyon voice actor Dave Jones. The toxic players you tolerate are costing you billions of dollars a year, wrote Cornerstone Studios CEO and art director on Psychonauts 2, Lisette Titre Montgomery. True story. I had a group of women show me what happened to them in Halo 2 because of proximity chat. We cut it from Halo 3 the next day, wrote Jamie Griesmer, creative director at Highwire Games and a former design lead at Bungie. But that response was far from unanimous. Plenty of other online users tried to defend the remarks, claiming they weren't that bad, or argued that the streamer should have just shrugged them off. Women are so fragile, just banter back and top frag, read one heavily upvoted response by someone with, quote, incel and proud in their bio. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Stop invading men's spaces, read another. Taylor, I'm so sorry you had to experience this, Valorant executive producer Anna Dolan tweeted back the next day. We're taking actions against this account, but I also know that's not enough. Our teams are always working on our behavior tools, but we have room to improve, and we will. I know we've never met, I hope we can fix that at some point, and you don't have any reason to believe me, but I promise this means a lot to us and is a big priority. Let me take a look here, and there's someone else on the responses in the tweet. It was from yesterday, someone at Jizan, at San over here is saying, is there any possibility that in the future we will receive some type of permanent ban on all accounts logged into HWID for, hardware ID for this type of user? Most of them create secondary accounts just to do this to other people. It would be cool to see all their accounts get banned together. To which Anna Donlin responds, well, her thing's at Riot Supercakes. What the fuck? We've actually considered this approach. There are some complexities we're navigating, but it's for sure an option in the future. And spokesperson for Riot Games told Kotaku in an email that the AFK penalty against Taylor has since been lifted, and that the company will be taking action, quote, against the egregious behavior in the video. They wrote to Kotaku, we're constantly evaluating our internal systems to move swiftly against disruptive behavior. As much as we invest in them, unfortunately, our systems will never catch everything, so we have to be willing and ready to take corrective action manually when needed. When one mechanism for clamping down on toxic speech online, it could be AI-related. Ugh. Ew. Do we have to say AI words? Ugh.
I heard the AI word.
Yeah.
Microsoft has been using... Right. Microsoft has been using generative AI to try to more quickly identify and sanction behavior on Xbox that violates its terms. Microsoft announced last year that it would use a new voice reporting feature to issue up to 8 strikes against players before eventually banning their accounts. Quote, since its launch, 138,000 voice records have been captured utilizing our Capture Now, Report Later system. The company wrote in a new transparency report released today. When those reports resulted in an enforcement strike, 98% of players showed improvement in their behavior and did not receive subsequent enforcements. Of course, even those tools still rely on players proactively submitting reports of voice clips. It's unclear what percentage of people who experience toxic voice chats in games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, or Overwatch 2 actually do that. No doubt some just instantly mute team chat and never turn it back on, while others simply log off altogether and don't bother coming back. So, alright, well, Blind Squirrel, Broken Clock, right, with Kotaku, good on them. Fuck,
Yeah.
Why not? Like, give the devil their due when it's due over here. And yeah, Tam, you're right. It's not cool for guys or girls. We have a ways to go. And yeah, that is gaslighting, Lisa Boo. You're right. Let's see. Right, Proof. That's how. Right, Proof. That's how you took it. What she was saying. Right, exploited. Sheesh. No, I know what you mean, Tam. Like, LOL. That's how I took what she was doing. Typo. Sorry, ladies. No. Let me see here. All right, let me check out the what do you call it? The Dexerto article. See if they've got any additional data that I haven't that hasn't been covered in the Kotaku one. So give me a second. Jesus, what is with these things? Okay, so that one reads from by way of Declan McLaughlin. Let's see. From Dexerto, Valorant streamer demands Riot permaban teammates over sexual assault threats. Okay, so we know this part. In voice chat, Taylor Morgan, Australian streamer who plays FPS titles, posted a clip of a recent Valorant and gaming to great gestures. His rate feels like, yep. Nothing ever stop these men. They don't give a single fuck about the women, minorities, or rally to boycott. Yep. Okay. Later posted an update that she received an in-game penalty. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like they really said too much more. Yeah, no, and looks like the Dexerto one was much shorter. How about that? Riot Games told and they're just referring to the Kotaku article. Okay, so thoughts. Are the folks over at Riot doing enough over here? Somebody help me out. Or like, does this feel like they're just covering their ass, or do you think they mean it? Or is there something else in between?
Until we start seeing some actual, like, things happening, until they actually get the ball rolling, for now, I'm just, like, I don't want to immediately say that they're talking out of their ass, but, like, but, like, they have to say something. They have to say something to save their own face.
To save face.
To save face. Like, okay, that's easy for you to say that, but your
actions match your words.
Your actions have to match your words. I'm pretty sure Taylor Morgan is definitely not the only person to be harassed from this.
No, seriously, obviously it's not, and obviously it's not limited to it's not limited to whoever's on there for just men or women or non-binaries or whatever. It's not limited to that. It's seriously like, we do need to get the line crossing fucking details on it to actually hammer down where we draw the line. And a lot of people find it subjective. And I don't understand what's so subjective about like threatening to rape somebody.
Well, they could also say, "Oh, but boys will be boys." Quotation mark words.
Like, I'm not over here. I'm not over here like trying to even fucking think or imagine. It's like, obviously tonight I've been pissed off at our computer and I'm fucking raging at the damn thing, and I was legitimately gonna go Office Space on it. Hey, you know the movie Office Space? We've played clips off of that movie off of you. You know what they did to that fax machine, remember? You know what they did to that printer? Would you like to play that printer? We'll go ahead and get some freaking baseball bats at you if that's the way you want to play. I don't like that kind of threat, and I don't like doing it, computer, but I'll fucking do it, and I'll do it with a smile on my face. So quit misbehaving. See, I'll fucking threaten our computer all the live long day if it's being an asshole like this.
But it's not an actual person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like I'm not gonna be like, oh hey Jose, I don't like the fact that I don't fucking know that you're tall. I'm gonna come over and yank your dick off
I'm gonna
and
cut your
shove it
legs
down your
off.
throat.
Take a
Like,
saw to your legs. There you go.
yeah, no, I'm gonna cut your legs off and make you eat them, and then I'll stick your dick up your ass. Like, no, I'm not fucking. We're not gonna fucking actually have a fucking argument where we fucking have these kind of fucking threats at each other. Granted, the example probably doesn't really work that well because we're brothers and stuff, and we fucking threaten each other with bodily harm all the time. But obviously, there's us like talking about doing the threat, and then there's actually an actual fucking threat. How often do I Jose? To be honest, this is uncensored. How often do I threaten to murder you or Angel or K-Storm or Zayana or Dragonfang when I'm pissed off or I'm at a fucking.
You do it a lot. You do it a lot, but we know that you're not being serious.
Like you guys know me. I don't actually mean any of this shit. If it's someone that I've actually gotten a serious beef with, you'll fucking know. You'll be able to tell there's a difference in the tone. Was it Dragonfang who said it? The change in tone earlier?
Yep.
Yeah, the change in tone marks the legitimacy of how the threat can be perceived or how the threat can fucking work. So, like, it's all fun and games until you fucking change the tone, like, and you can actually tell when they fucking mean it or if it sounds more like they mean it as opposed to the usual or shit. Like, and I don't even fucking want us to be like, oh, you're making it too woke, or like, oh, no one can be a man anymore in the video game space, get out of our space. It's like, motherfuck you. How many fucking women have there been in the world of technology and gaming that you guys owe your fucking nuts to? Without them, you wouldn't have fucking, like, the actual computational speeds for designing half the shit that makes these computers run. All right, and 90% of the time, there's a good fucking proportion of women in the STEM fucking fields where they fucking go in there and fucking kick ass and build shit up that way. But like, I'm sorry, motherfuckers need to get themselves educated. But that's asking too much of some folks.
Let's see. I know that people are going to start turning this around and saying, see, us men can't do anything because women will attack us for anything. It's like, no. If you don't do anything wrong, then you don't have to be afraid of, oh, if I say this, oh, if I see this, I can literally just approach a woman and she'll think I'm a creep. No. If you literally come up, you walk by a girl's like, hey, okay, I'm not going to think you're a creep. I'm like, okay, random person said, hey, hi. But if they will start probably trying to use that to get people on their side of, oh, we can't do anything. No matter what we do, we're always in the wrong.
Because they just want pity.
So,
unreal. Let me guess. You guys can't see me anymore, can you?
Nope. Let me guess. Is it your computer? Your angelic computer that is staring you with innocent eyes?
Juancho,
yeah.
I need to be honest with you, and I want you to take this to heart. You are not John Cena. We can see you.
No, actually, right now, no one can see me. I wish I was fucking kidding.
Nope. Can't see you. You can't see me.
Okay. This is bullshit. You see what I mean? Okay, so now the computer wants to take my threat seriously, is it? Huh? Motherfucker. Okay, seriously. You guys continue while I try to fix this.
No, by all means.
Hey, Bernadette, Lone Fire's in the chat. Hey, Bernadette, welcome to the Black Files. My computer is being an asshole right now, and it doesn't want to show me to people.
It wants to keep your beautiful face all to itself.
Yeah.
Greedy bitch.
Yeah. But getting back on the subject at hand.
Yes.
There we go.
Right. Oh,
I'm back.
You got You got okay, cool. But let's get back on the subject at hand here. Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, no. Zayana Rose and Dragon Fang, they nailed it. Like your actions have to match your words because, like I said, it's easy for anybody to say, "Oh, we'll do this. Oh, we'll do that," but
and then don't do anything because
come on, dude.
a lot of people
guys. Like,
have done that a lot over the years. A lot of corporations. We'll do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but you're not actually helping people.
Yeah, you're practically insulting our intelligence, dude. Like, come on, man.
Like,
and why do you think people don't want to do that anymore?
Dear Lord.
Yeah, and people don't want to play these games anymore because nothing is being done and they're just being harassed to death every time they sign on. So what's the point of playing a game
if all you're
that's all you're
going to
happen
do is that I'm going to get my that I'm going to get harassed and fucking hassled over
and that's just going to make the game's reputation go downhill. It's going to make people never even want to talk about that game because you mean the game that has a really toxic fan base? Nah, let's try and go on to this new game. I heard it's much better. Yeah.
Real quick, I do want to go ahead and I do want to give a shout out over here to Shamanistic Unicorn Tam, who went ahead and gave us a $3 super sticker!
That's awesome!
Thank you so much for
your
continuing support, Shamanistic Unicorn Tam. It really does mean the world to us. And it's the super sticker of the little athletic, what's it called? The little pear. And he's doing fist bumps at the screen. Yay, fist bumps. Awesome. Thank you for that, Tam Tam. We appreciate it a lot. We've missed you for half a minute. I know you've been busy and stuff has been going on. Life happens, and we're not going to knock you for it. Like, life keeps happening to us. Life happens to Angel a lot, and life sucks that way. But at the same time, life happens to us over here, like Jose not being available, or Angel not being available, or me not being around, or whatever. Or wow, see what I mean? The freaking computer. Hold on.
It's doing it again, isn't it?
Yeah, it did it again.
For us, your face never appeared again.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. Give me 2 seconds. Good grief. Alright. Yeah, let me just fix this shit. Or try to, at least. What the hell? Now it's not even powering on. Hang on. Yeah. Elgato, no signal. Fucking seriously? No signal from the camera? Asshole? Oh, I see what it is. It was the cable. It was the HDMI cable. Hang on. Yeah. It's the HDMI cable being difficult. There we go. I'm back on that. I don't think I'll be able to plug the webcam back up for you guys to see me without risking this happening again. It's my USB hub over here. It's old. It doesn't like me. It doesn't like supporting this many things on sometimes, and it's being a jerk. But am I gonna freaking office space it? Actually, probably. I don't fucking know. So you guys know this is how the folks see me in the Zoom chat. How the rest of the flock will see me on there. It's a little cool, whatever, HD webcam. I can't plug it up right now because it's being difficult. Because my computer's being fucking difficult. Thank you for that, Tam. You're right. It's been a minute. Sorry. You got nothing to apologize about. So we ran late getting started. This is a relatively short topic. I don't want anyone to feel like we should have to drag this or whatever in terms of the story, but it really does speak to folks about how fucking insane the people get over these situations. There's literally an asshole on here who thinks he's fucking a badass, but he's a fucking blue check warrior, saying LOL stay mad, or LOL owned crybaby HOOR, crybaby hooer. Like, dude, motherfucker, shut up. You're a blue check bitch. Womp.
Yeah, it's Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. And this little incident, I think it's it's a byproduct of an entire problem of the online video gaming community altogether. That there is a huge toxic underbelly. Too many people, too many users who take advantage of the privileges that are given to them in online playing, and thinking they could get away with saying shit like that.
Seriously. Oh my god, like it's just fucking annoying and it's fucking disappointing. But I guess I shouldn't be fucking surprised. I shouldn't be surprised by this kind of fucking behavior. Listen, I'll be the first one to admit I'm a shit talker when it comes to gaming. I like to talk shit. I like to talk about how I'm gonna kick your ass, how I'm the fucking baddest of the bad, even when I'm losing. Even when I'm losing spectacularly. But I don't fucking go around actually threatening anyone fucking bodily harm.
I mean, didn't people already see how we pretty much shit talked each other while doing Mario Party? Yeah.
Right? We fucking, like...
I mean, look,
Like, that is the friendly kind of trash talk.
we were talking shit about Jose losing, and look at that.
And you were
But
talking shit about
We're
me, and I was talking shit about
friends.
everyone while I was losing miserably.
We
Like,
were
I didn't...
friendly about it. It was fun. In the end, it was all about having fun, and also about who won and who lost, but still fun.
Right?
Exactly. There was no actual malicious intent in what we say.
And that's how gaming should be. But since, humanity and we're assholes, that's not how it is. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
We always have to one up each other.
I mean, especially in competitive gaming.
Yes.
I honestly, like,
It's
this
depressing.
entire thing is really why I don't like to do those online competitive games, is just because of this. I prefer more of a relaxed competitiveness, like Mario Party and everything, or Mario Kart. But when it comes to like people that I
Halo
don't
and
know,
whatnot.
that you more or less have to kind of be on voice chat, it gets too much. So
It really fucking does. I think we should go ahead and start wrapping ourselves up over here. Was that your, would you say that's your, last words on there, by the way? Ladies, would you say?
Yeah.
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 I mean, until these companies start really cracking down on these people, and not just going banhammer crazy, because I mean that's not a good thing. There really needs to be a team of humans, not humans, who go through all of these things and double check. That way people don't always have to keep, throwing out appeals and then, them just being written off without really looking at it. The companies really need to start getting their act together and doing what they promise for their gamers and their consumers, because if not, they're just going to go belly up.
And that's
I'm sorry,
Games need to take care of its players.
yeah, who cares about the fucking stockholders if you're no longer going to be selling games? Yeah.
that's
Right?
And guess
very well
what?
fucking said.
People pay to play your games. If you lose players, that means you lose money. So the line goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm too fucking hot and too heated to even make the line goes up gag right now. I'm that fucking pissed and tired. And,
It's okay, you'll do
You're
it on
fine.
Saturday. Yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it on Saturday. Hopefully, our air conditioning will be fixed and restored by then.
Well, if it isn't, just let us know and we can
We'll bring fans.
We can bring some fans.
I hope, yeah, and we'll get our fans running over here too. Jose, how about yourself? Your final thoughts here?
All right. Oh man, I've got quite a bit to say here. So first of all, fuck the guy who harassed Taylor Morgan, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Fuck the guy who harassed Taylor Morgan. I hope he gets hit by a city bus. Number one.
And Minecraft.
Yeah. All right. Now, getting that out of the way, like I said, this is just a fraction of the fucking toxic underbelly that of the online video gaming world that we've had to tolerate for so fucking long. And I get it. This has always been a thing. That doesn't mean it has to continue to be a thing. We have to be better than this. We have to do better as a community, for goodness sake. Because when you have people who abuse the privileges of online playing just so that they could get their kicks in and say whatever they want without any consequences, you're ruining the fun for everybody. You're ruining the fun. You're creating a toxic culture, and you're going to drive away other players who just wanted to go online and just have fun with their game, for goodness sake. It's a fucking domino effect. It is what I'm saying, and like I said, ignoring the problem or doing everything but solve the problem would only make said problem worse. I think that the game. I think whoever is overseeing, or there's got to be some form of oversight, like whoever's managing these online boards or whatever the fuck. I'm sorry, I'm not very versed in online gaming, but whoever's in charge of all this, I think they need to be a little more active.
So you want more boots on the ground, less AI or less automated review stuff. You want folks to show. You want the game companies to show better moderation. Then, right?
I want the gaming companies to do to stop settling for doing the bare minimum and actually get off their asses and do something. But based on what we've discussed, they've proven that they really don't care much about it because of their customers, the demographics of their customers. We're just a bunch of nerds. We're just a bunch of nerdy gamers. Like to them, like as long as we consume their products and as long as the money keeps coming in, like they don't care.
Right. All right. That makes perfect sense there. All right.
And I fucking hate that.
It's stupid. It's fucking stupid is what it is. Does anyone do us a favor, let people know what we can expect on tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind.
Absolutely, because folks, just because we're in the middle of summer season in Florida and just because it rains every day here, that doesn't mean that it rains all the time, because there is a bit of a ray of sunshine of good news, because for tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern right here on Eat Spit Kick, me and my tag partner, Mr. Juan Araz, will be joining you to review the three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. We're going to be returning to a regular format tomorrow night, and we have plenty of exciting wrestling reviews to share with all of you, and we hope to see you soon.
Appreciate it, Joe. Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this fucking phenomenon it's not going to stop. It's not going to end anytime soon. More boots on the ground would be nice, but how many moderators can you afford to hire? Well, when you're a gigantic company like Riot Games, probably quite a few. But how feasible is it to implement them or deploy them out into these spaces without there being any sort of overload or too much to clue in on? Then that's the logistical end of it. I hate that whenever we have a solution or an idea, my brain immediately goes to, I'm going to figure out what holes to poke into this and how can this be implemented and where could it go wrong. I hate that that's a part of my brain, but thankfully that's troubleshooting part, and I try to turn it to our advantage whenever I can. But it's a good idea. Hopefully there's some way that we can find a way to implement that. Personally, I'm thinking motherfucker needs to grow up. He clearly doesn't know how to fucking behave in a fucking video game. It doesn't matter how fucking cool or whatever it is to try to shit talk on someone if they unmuted you or whatever. Motherfucker, don't be an asshole. And as far as Taylor Morgan farming content off this guy's concerned, the line stops the line like the joke ends when the thread and the tone of the person making a fool of themselves over voice chat goes into like going into actual fucking threatening people legitimately, like an actual fucking threat. You know, or saying like, "Oh, hey, well, motherfucker, you better watch your back. I'm gonna fucking find you," or whatever. Like that shit. Like you can, like, I can't articulate it right now because I'm trying to fight off sweating my ass off in my own house, and I'm trying to fight off my fucking frustration on our computer, and I'm trying to fight off my frustration at the sheer stupidity of the chuttery happening in the fucking comments. Like these guys thinking that, oh, the Kekistani flag is still cool and no, praise the maggotry and all that stupid, like that kind of brain dead horse shit that was in those comments. And I had to fucking close it off because even one of these guys fucking took like, oh, well, take a look at the new Australian flag, and they fucking they fused it together with like 1940s Germany, if you get what I'm saying. Fucking stupidity out of that. Like, I can't articulate the sense of like when you're in a conversation and you can tell in the shift of tone of the person when they're being playful or when they're being jovial to becoming serious or to becoming much darker tone. We know what tone I'm referring to. I can't put my finger on it. I can't. It's at the tip of my tongue, but we understand it. At least I hope we understand it. As far as this shit goes, did she bring this on herself? I don't think she, like, I believe that she was that if she wanted to farm this guy for content, she should have really thought twice. Because if there was shit that he was going to say before, that might have been like yeah, let's look at this joker over here. Let's look at this doofus over here, trying to talk big or trying to be a big badass on voice chat. Is that a lapse in judgment? I would say the argument can be made for that, but nothing merits the actual fucking response she got. There's no fucking justification for that shit. Just point blank. Like, live and let live. Let's try to fucking not be assholes to each other. Let's try to be fucking a little bit fucking more reasonable. But then again, this is the world of gamers, as Angel would call them. But
but gamers are human beings as well.
Yeah. So, however this shit goes, we'll see how it ends, or how if there's any other developments in the future. And you better believe that if there are any developments in the future, that we'll be talking about it right here on this podcast, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, The Black Files, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we delve into the darker side of nerd and pop culture in order to stick to the truth of the matter and hopefully come out with a better understanding. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an interflocker by hitting the join button, and also check out K-Storm's bell address over here, work in progress. Be sure to cheer K-Storm on. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabona, Zayana Rose, and Dragonfang Cosplay, I'm Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we are out.
Off the air?